dear friends, welcome to Liz at Home. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before we start, I'd like to remind you to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. This doesn't cost you 1 cent, and it really does help me because the more subscribers there are on the channel, the more times YouTube shows my video as a suggestion, and therefore the more views I get, and I'm trying to get the channel to grow. Today I'm doing a gentle colour along of this picture from Sherri Baldy's fabulous fall colouring book. I bought the digital version from Sherri Baldy's online store, and I printed it onto Nina Classic Crest cardstock, which I bought here in South Africa from an online store called Doodles Cafe. I only got 20 sheets. It's quite expensive to buy in South Africa, but it's recommended by the Kit and Clowder colouring classes for working with alcohol markers. And so I wanted to try it, and it really is lovely because you can blend very nicely on the paper with the markers. And so I printed 2 pictures from this fall book onto the one sheet, so they're approximately in South African sizing A5, and I'm colouring this piece using Copics, a variation of Copic Chow, Copic Classic, and the Copic Sketch, wherever I could get colours that I wanted. You'll see as I colour with the Copics, I'm just going to quickly show you in case you're wondering how to blend with them. I usually start with 3 colours and a dark and then a bit lighter and a bit lighter, so dark, medium and light. And I always start with the dark and then go over with the next, going over the dark colour with the next colour, and then going over the following colour with the light colour and blending it in. And I usually do 2 layers of that sequence because it just makes the colours brighter. The Copics really are fabulous, but there are many other brush tip alcohol markers, and I've tried a few of them. I really enjoy the Copics, but they are dreadfully expensive, so you could use Sharpies or you could use big markets or whatever you felt like. But you'll see when I start with the dark colour, it looks like I'm doing a line. What I'm actually doing there is trying to create a shadow, so where something overhangs something else, it casts a shadow. So around the wheels, to make them stand out a bit as well, I will go over with the darker colour to kind of bring the wheels forward. Now, because I printed this onto A5, I did find that the image was quite small, and so I got a bit untidy, and so I made a decision that in some of the places I was going to finish off with gel pen to kind of go over my mistakes. And I really had such relaxing fun colouring this picture and just enjoying it. It's always fun to me being in South Africa, where we're in spring, and most of the colouring world seems to be going into autumn or fall, as you call it in America. And so I find myself colouring autumn pictures in my spring and spring pictures in my autumn, and I get slightly confused and I feel like a squirrel that's lost its nuts. That sounds a bit naughty, didn't mean it to. I made those dots then. I was going to do the dots in Copic, and then I decided at the end of the day to do them. I bought some Jelly Roll glaze pens, and I decided to do the dots in the glaze pen. To do the skin, I just wanted to speak through this, and then I think I'm going to put music on and let you just watch the rest of the colouring. I decided I wasn't going to get all precious about the skin. There's this huge thing in the colouring community of everybody colouring better skin than everybody else, and I'm not an expert at it. I just thought I was going to make this as not a realistic picture at all. It's a cute picture, and I was just going to make the skin kind of manga. So I used an E000 and then an E00 just for the cast shadows, then went over that E00 again with the E000, leaving the center part of the face out. Made a bit of a cast shadow, very pale, just under the neck as well. And as I was colouring there, I forgot to colour her knees in, so I did that in a flesh colour later on. And I hope you enjoy watching this video. I'm chattering away here and quite enjoying sharing some time with you. It seems a while since I've done a colouring video. I've got very involved in doing watercolours lately, which I'm loving, but I still absolutely love my adult colouring. And I'd love it if you could leave me a comment and let me know what other kind of artistic pursuits you enjoy. Do you like doing diamond painting? I know that there are a number of people that are colorists that also enjoy diamond painting. Do you also enjoy watercoloring? Have you done acrylics? Have you done oil painting? Do you draw? What other things do you enjoy doing as well as adult coloring? I'd love to hear from you and hear what your other interests are. I always absolutely love hearing from people in the community. So please leave a comment and let me know. I've kind of realized that I was talking about this being an autumn or fall colouring piece because we're in fall at the moment, but actually it's June now, so we're in winter already, not fall anymore. Gosh, time is moving unbelievably quickly, isn't it? It just amazes me halfway through the year. So now I will put a list of all the colours of Copic I've used. I won't list the Jelly Roll and the other gel pens. I did the leaves in gel pen or the glaze pens because they don't seem to have, there is a numbering system somewhere, but really and truly one tends to just buy a set and use what you have in gel pens. And so I kind of selected a green for the leaves, etc., etc. I used a fine liner to go over the bottom part of the eye in black, and then where I've just put brown there, I actually went over with some shiny Jelly Roll as well, decided to match it to her dress. And I had fun playing with my gel pens and had such fun doing this little picture. So I really hope you enjoy watching the video. Please leave me a comment. Please share what you're enjoying about your colouring. Is there a Facebook group that you belong to, a colouring Facebook group that you enjoy? Let me know what it is. Or are you an Instagrammer? I'm getting more involved there now. Thank you, and I wish you a wonderful day of health and happiness.